taking a look at New York. It's been a tremendous beginning of the new season. They are now 5-1.
When I look at New York, they've got to be very pleased with how this campaign has kicked off for them.
Well, it's been a good start, and they'd like to keep it going. Obviously, the NBA season being so long, it's tough to maintain a start like this. But all they can do is just focus on each and every game and try to keep this momentum that they've built here in the early going.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. You got Starks. Oakley is out there with Mason. And there's Harper. And it's Ewing in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Marley is out there with Johnson. And it's Green. Then it's Barkley. Now here's Marley. Barkley with a screen on Starks. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Here's Harper.
Well, after a season in which they didn't make the playoffs, the Suns finally made the painful decision to trade away Steve Nash this offseason in an attempt to start the rebuilding process.
Ewing, good.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
New York on D. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They were good in a lot of areas in that game, but what allowed them to run away with it was the offensive work. I mean, they were really impressive at that end.
Steve, they had a pretty easy time of it on the offensive end of the floor. There's no denying that.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that he had to imprint on his team not to get overwhelmed when this offense gets hot and starts putting up points in bunches. He said it'll be tough at times, but as long as we keep working hard and make them work harder, we'll be able to weather any storm. Guys.
Thanks, Doris. Well, Clark, that's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that we see them make a few adjustments on the move over the course of the game, in the flow, making changes.
Well, they're going to have to make some adjustments as the game goes along. This team is too dynamic offensively to deal with by playing one style. So the schemes, I think, will change according to how the game's going.
Clark, going back to Steve Nash, that trade for the Suns, it's hard to give up a guy like that, a player who's really the face of the franchise. And, Steve, you know better than anybody the identity of that team.
Well, I know Steve would have liked to have finished his career in Phoenix, but the organization made the decision. And Nash deserved a chance to play on a contender in his last few years. So hopefully this will pay off for him.
Free throw good from Oakley.
Well, you know, it was interesting. The Knicks did not come up with more wins than losses against the West last year, but they were almost 500, 14-16 against the Western Conference.
Both free throws good from Oakley. More on the Knicks and the West. For the East, that was one of their better records against the Western Conference.
Well, it makes sense. The Knicks have the style and mentality to play a more Western tight game. In other words, getting up and down the floor, scoring big points, and really running as hard as they can on every possession.
You know, everybody's got a job to do. Each player has a role in clearing space under the board. That's his.
And then collecting on the second chance point spot. So important.
And he's hard to handle in the paint. Just so strong in the attacks.
Here's Ewing after the Suns pick up two. Good. Here's Johnson. 8 points his last outing. Number 23, he's guarded by Ewing. The 10-footer. The shot, no good. Knicks will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and you look back to last year, these two teams were very evenly matched. They split the two games that they play.
And the Suns making a change here. Here's Harper. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Going back for a second to your comment, Steve, in the standoff these teams played to last year, it may have been an indicator of how closely matched the teams in the middle of both conferences were.
Well, we know these two teams were certain.
And he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Spike Slam cam.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average typical dunk.
You know, guys, despite the fact that the Suns fell off a little bit at home last season, they hung pretty tough against the East, going 17-13 in matchups against the other conference.
Barkley with a screen on Harper.
Knicks foul. First person. Team's first.
Here's Johnson, averaging 13 points a contest. And here's Marley, lock at 6. Covered by Starks, shoots from the baseline, and the shot is good. Marley's got his second bucket of the night. Well, going back to the record, Clark, of last year, they struggled against the West, but you're right, they still had a winning record against the East.
Well, that's to be expected, Kevin. The East was the weaker conference, top to bottom. And, of course, the Suns, their style was maybe a little different for those Eastern Conference teams to adapt to. And maybe Phoenix caught them off guard a little bit.
Dishes it to Johnson. Nice movement. Number 21. The rebound by Mason. The Knicks leading by 3. Right side, Harper passes it to Starks. Nails it. Starks has got 5 now. And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
It was a strong game for them defensively. They were very sharp and forced the other team into a lot of mistakes.
Well, Steve, they did cause their share of turnovers, but there was also some pretty sloppy and raggedy ball handling on the other side.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Barkley.
It was the Knicks getting swept out of the playoffs 4-0 by the Celtics, but don't think that the series was that lopsided. I mean, those first 2 games in Boston could have gone either way.
That one is no good. Back to that Knicks-Celtics series, Clark. Boston had to come back in both those first 2 games, and the Knicks certainly made it interesting. They really did.
Yeah.
Steve, I know you enjoyed those and watched them.
Yeah, those were great games, particularly the first 2 in Boston. The Celtics had to really dig deep to win, and then once it was 2-0, it looked like New York just kind of let its guard down, and the Celtics took advantage.
Now Johnson, looking for his first bucket of the game. Marley kicks to Barkley. 4 seconds left, and that's good for 2.
Boy, he set him up beautifully with that assist. Room service style.
Baseline J on the way, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Back to Johnson with his first shot attempt, and that one's good. Johnson's got his first basket of the night. Blocked. Suns trail by 4. Shot denied. Harper with the ball, averaging 16 points a game. Pass to Starks, feeds to Ewing. Now, here is Starks. Shot from the top of the key. And here's the fast break. Powers down the dunk.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that.
Moving the ball. 19 feet away. Ewing's shot is good. Ewing's got 10.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, for the Suns last season at US Airways Center, 23-18 was the record at home, still above 500, but of course not the kind of mark they've been used to setting there in the back.
These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Suns third.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
And the Suns making a change here. Here's Johnson. Right around 5 minutes left in the first quarter of the game. Steve, that record of 23-18, that was their worst in the last 7 seasons at home.
Now, things may get worse before they get better for Phoenix because they've got some older players, and this is a franchise that's got some difficult decisions to make. And it's also a franchise that is very accustomed to winning. One of the all-time leaders in winning percentage in the NBA.
And making a change here, the Knicks. Davis is checked in. Here's Barkley. 35 points for him last game against Chicago. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Ewing and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
The second person, Johnson. Taking 2
No good on the free throw. Anthony's checked in for the Knicks. He hits the second from the line. Here's Anthony. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Deflected. Stolen by Ainge. It's one-on-one. Takes it up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at Utah. Right now they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. And, of course, the Phoenix Suns, 4 games back.
Looking at the Suns, they've done well to get to where they are in the standings. Last year wasn't easy for them, and for the most part, this season's been a different story.
Well, they've made steady improvement since last year, and I think that bodes well, Clark, because they've got some talent, but they've probably overachieved to this point. But they don't see it that way. They just feel like they're playing hard and playing to their potential.
The Knicks with the lead. Oakley with it. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Backing down is Ewing. Nails the baby hook. Ewing's got 12 in the game.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
It's stolen by Davis.
Tried to make that interior pass, but it wasn't there. But that steal led to that easy transition basket.
You know, Steve, they've got those guys reeling a little bit right now.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Now Anthony defending. Backing him down is Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. With 1 on the clock, and that one's good. He has 5.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Here is Mason. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Just over 3 minutes left to play in the first. And here is Johnson. 5 points in the game. Good luck. That's good.
There's that little sweet spot, that mid-range jumper.
The Knicks leading by 3. Anthony right side. Oakley misses.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Back to Johnson, covered by Anthony. From the baseline. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You know, for a guy like him who can light it up like that, that's too easy.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
And the Suns making a change here. Here's Anthony, averaging 6 points per contest. Ewing misses. Now Ing. Barkley with a screen on Anthony. Barkley outside. Shot clock at 6. Manning, guarded by Mason. Jump hook. Knicks with the rebound. Mason's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Anthony right side. Ewing releases from 15. Second chance shot. Barkley's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And they're running. Down low. Here's Manning. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And the Knicks with the ball.
Well, that was a serious heave there. You can't blame him too much for not being able to corral it in.
And it's Barkley missing. Here's New York. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got 6 points.
Well, he really used the height advantage there down on the block.
Now, here is Ainge. 9 points last game. Barkley against Oakley. Changes up. Barkley gets the bucket. Barkley's got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
Outside Anthony. Takes the 3. That drops. 5 points in the game.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open player.
Davis against Ainge. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out. In it goes off the glass. Here's Anthony. To the middle. Ewing. A shot. And again, it's New York. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Perry. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where...
An early season picture of the NBA comes into focus. The Chicago Bulls take on the Denver Nuggets live this Tuesday night.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Here's Johnson. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks, Bonner is out there with Ewing. Then there's Starks, and there's Davis, and it's Harper in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Manning, he's guarded by Davis. Manning put him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
The defense that time didn't do quite enough. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to stop him when he gets in tight.
Ewing, the pass to Harper. Starks outside. He gathers, and he finishes nicely on the way up. Starks has got his third basket of the night.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Johnson with it. He's guarded by Harper.
Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here's Harper. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. The fadeaway. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kicks to Johnson. Five on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. And Bonner pulls it down.
You have a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Ewing. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Ewing's got 16. Here's Johnson. 8 points for him. The pass to Marley. Number 23. Can't get the putback. The Knicks leading by 5. Right side Harper. Now the feed to Starks. And there's the 3-second violation. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Taking a look at New York. They're the 4th best in the league. So long, great at blocking.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
Williams, he's checked in for New York. Oakley comes in for Davis. And the Suns call time. Here's Marley. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago. Starks with the steal.
Boy, that's a wonderful read and react play to pick that pass off.
Here's Harper. Rebound by the Suns.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Harry, he's guarded by Harper. Clock at 6. Green dishes to Barkley. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Barkley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Starks outside. The dish to Bonner. Over Green. Bonner no good. Suns trail by 3. Harry, he's guarded by Harper. He feeds it to Green. Right side, Green on the wing. It falls after a friendly bounce off the back of the ring. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead. Harper kicks to Starks. He kicks to Oakley. He passes to Body. Over Green. And the Knicks miss again. So it's Phoenix now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Now here's Marley. Not a lot of room. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And the Knicks with possession. Barkley gets the whistle for Blank. That is his first foul of the game.
Too much body on that one, and that's going to be a block.
Always a hard thing to judge, but I agree with you, Steve. Clearly a block.
Here's Starks. Up and in on the layup. Starks has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
Harry, he's guarded by Harper. He dishes it to Barkley. Oakley's there. The fader gets it to go. Barkley's got 9 points.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
Starks, he's guarded by Marley. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, part of the Knicks' DNA is simply casting up a bunch of threes. I mean, they want to get up and down and shoot for 3. Only the Magic put up more 3 balls than the Knicks did.
Barkley inside. He's against Oakley. Barkley the pass to Green. He's guarded by Williams. Pulls up on the wing, and Green gets it to go. He's got 6. What you said about the Knicks, they took more threes as the season wore on.
Kevin, I think they settled for threes a little too much, too, sometimes.
Maybe they did. What do you think, Steve?
Well, they led the league in threes taken after the All-Star break. We know that's Mike D'Antoni's system. I agree with Clark. I think they could be a little more judicious with their shot selection, but they do have a lot of talent on the offensive end of the floor.
This is DeMar. Outside, Green. Passes to Barkley. Over Oakley. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Harper dishes to Starks. Back to Harper. Feeds it to Body. Here's the 3. Harper's shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Pass to Green. Right side, Green. Barkley. Lets it go from deep.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Harper kicks to Oakley. Back to Harper. They're moving the ball. And here's Starks. He had 19 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Barkley against Williams. And hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great finish there, and now he's got a free throw coming, too.
Boy, that's a big boy move right there, partner. I mean, it takes a lot of strength to finish a shot through contact like that.
And making a change here, the Knicks. The and one is good, so a three-point play that time.
Well, prior to last season, the Suns decided to let Amari Stoudemire leave for free agency. They were concerned that with all of his injuries, we just couldn't justify giving him a long-term big deal.
Ewing inside. Rebound by the Suns. Green's got his fourth rebound in this one. Well, Steve, that's what, I'm sure you'd agree, that's what makes this Suns story so interesting. They let Amari go to the Knicks, but then they turned around with a completely different front office. They spent almost as much on Channing Frye, Josh Childress, and Clark Hakeem Warwick. It seemed at times a little confusing.
Yeah, baffling would be another word to use there. I mean, historically, Kevin, those mid-level deals for average players can be just as risky. So some interesting choices by the Suns' top brass, and we'll see how they pan out. You need to give them a little time, but that usually takes a little longer than you want it to.
New York calls timeout.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. Long way to go still in the season, but even so, they've got the top spot. And, of course, there's the Knicks right on their heels.
Checking out New York, they've pushed all the right buttons so far. I mean, it looks like they're in for a much better year than the one they had last year.
Well, they've gotten off on the right foot, and that's the main thing. And sometimes in the NBA, it's all about that start that you have. You can build momentum early, and then if you create enough cushion for yourself in the standings, you can deal with that adversity that's inevitably going to come.
Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both.
A tight game here, and neither team has been able to gain an upper hand on the backboard.
Well, both teams really getting after it inside. It's been an interesting battle.
Anthony kicks to Starks. And it's Johnson picking him up. Shot is blocked. And Phoenix has possession. It's stolen by Anthony. Anthony left side. Now Mason, he's got 6. Shot, high post, and that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Now Anthony defending. Barkley outside. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson, and it's good. Good time running down on the shot clock. Johnson's got 10 points. Anthony, the pass to Starks. Mason working against Green, and it's blocked. The Suns on offense. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Now Ainge, averaging 6 points per contest. With the shot. Johnson's shot is off. Now here's Anthony.
Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it.
Steve, let's see if they go for it.
Kicks it to Ewing. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his
You can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Marley's checked in for Green. Then for the Knicks, Bonner comes in for Oakley. Davis is subbed in for Starks. That's good from Ewing. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Just 3 to shoot. It's the bucket. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. The Knicks with the lead. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. And here they come. And here they go. Marley no good. It could go. Bonner cannot hit. It's the Knicks up by 1.
And we're at the midway point out in Phoenix with a great one going on there. Glad to have you with us for the HP halftime report. The Knicks have been plugging away. They've been working the ball inside, getting in close, easy points around the rim. For the Suns, also a strong start. A chance to add a W tonight and get above 500. And we check out the players leading their teams in scoring. A lot of offense coming from these two. Around the league we go, scores and stories. The Warriors came out on top against the Celtics in Boston. 8 points, the final spread as they add 1 to the right column. And another game that wrapped up out at the Palace of Auburn Hills. It was the Pistons losing to the Pacers. They couldn't get anything going, it seemed. And a look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. The 76ers picked up the win against the Heat in Miami. With that game in the books, they split their last 2 outings. Time now to get you back out to the game in Phoenix.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Here's Johnson. Green is out there with Barkley. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Marley. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Marley taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Harper. Backing down is Ewing. Fires it up. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Ewing's got 21.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Here's Johnson. Fires from 14. No good. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Harper.
Defensive foul. AC. Green. That's his 4th personal foul. Harper. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Johnson. Oakley against Marley. Six on the shot clock. Here's Barkley on the mark from 16 feet out. Barkley's got 16 points.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, to paraphrase a Bible verse that says, love covers over a multitude of sins, good shooting does the same thing in basketball. Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Guarded by Mason. Barkley against Mason. And he uses both hands to chain it in.
Nothing fancy for him on that jam. Just a textbook flush.
Barkley put it away without a moment's hesitation. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Now the pass to Oakley. Back to Harper. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the feed to Marley. Backing down is Barkley. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. It's a neck-and-neck game in Phoenix.
Well, the Knicks weren't known for their defense a year ago, but they were a good shot blocking team. They were among the top teams in the league in terms of block shots.
Ewing can't hit.
Now, he can't get that one to go, but that's a shot he'll hit more often than not.
Backing down is Barkley. Fades back. Count that one. Barkley's got 6 points in the quarter. After that stat Clark about blocks, the Knicks ended 4th overall in block shots per game.
You know, I was a little surprised. I mean, they have the personnel inside that love to come over and help on drives. We'll see if they'll keep that trend going, although most coaches will tell you block shots is maybe one of the more overrated team stats in terms of outstanding defense.
What did you think when you played? Did you take a lot of credit and pride when you blocked the shot? Or
Well, a lot of people will tell you that I didn't take a lot of pride in trying to defend at all.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
You're not going to hear that from me.
So block shots was not high on my priority list. Rebounds were, though.
They get the rebound. Harper against Johnson. Number 23, he's guarded by Ewing. Can't get it to go. Knicks will take it the other way. Mason with it. 6 points for him. Tipped.
Great job playing the passing lanes and forcing that turnover.
New York with the ball. And it's blocked. For the lead, Johnson outside. From 17 feet out. The second chance effort. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
And he makes the free throw. Here's Harper. 5 points in the game. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. He's got 7. Timeout called. The Suns. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. You look at the Knicks, an exciting team to watch, currently second in the NBA.
Well, 2 of the top-scoring teams in the league, Kevin. Their numbers speak for themselves. High-octane, well-fueled, efficient offensive teams, and entertaining to boot. They're a lot of fun to watch when they're on the court.
And, of course, Phoenix, several spots down. Another team that can get a ton of points in a hurry. 5 to shoot, and the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 14 points for the game. Knicks trail by 3. Starks outside. Leads him in there. Ewing, and the powerful one-handed slam.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Here's Johnson. 14 points for him. Marley backing down. Pulls up. Blocked. Tries again. The baseline J. And that one's good. He's got 11. Here's Harper. It's a three-point game. Launches it. Shot is off. Suns leading by 3. They're running out of time. Barkley's shot is off. And so here is New York. They trail by 3. And the basket by Starks. Here's Johnson, averaging 13 points a contest. Johnson left side. Barkley with a screen on Harper. Johnson outside. Number 23. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Heads-up play, preventing the easy lay.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he saw it was a free layup, didn't want to give that up, so he fouled him to force free throw.
Ainge is checked in for Phoenix. The Knicks also changing it up. Bonner, he's checked in for Oakley. Davis is subbed in for Starks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just perfection for them from the foul line in the second half.
Well, they haven't missed, and they look as cool and as comfortable as a baby in a nice bassinet. Every time they step up to the line, it's easy and relaxed.
Everything is working for him right now. He's been a huge factor in the quarter.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Harper. He has 7. The leaner inside. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice defense, poking that one out of bounds.
You know, just a nanosecond quicker, and they would have been going the other way.
Here's Harper, and it's Johnson picking him up. Mason kicks to Ewing. Backs him down. From the post, and he finishes at the rack. Ewing's got 27 points.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
And here's Marley. He's got 6. There's the screen. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
That's his 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. Ainge taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. New York trailing. Outside Harper. Ainge against Mason. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Mason's got 8. And here's Phoenix. Now Ainge. 5 points in the game. Number 23. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the clock. Number 23. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The Suns were still a very strong offensive team a year ago. They were in the top 10 in the league in efficiency. But considering a year prior they were number 1 in the league, it was a step backwards.
Well, part for the Suns to talk about their offense, taking a step back, and Steve just kind of illustrated that with some numbers. Of course, losing Amari Stoudemire is a huge factor.
Yeah, Steve Nash had to carry the load offensively, and credit him for that top 10 ranking. I mean, he was a big reason why they also ranked top 3 in assists.
Johnson inside, and Bonner pulls it down.
Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold. Can't find the basket.
Outside for Davis. The three. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will take it the other way. Swiped it away. Fast break. Here we go. A finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that steal really triggered the fast break. Nice play.
Hey, you're right, and the break itself may have been even better.
Here's Johnson. He's got 14. Number 23. He's guarded by Williams. A stupendous finish in traffic. 18 points for him.
Well, what an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
Davis against Ainge. Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. The second chance bucket is good. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. The Suns leading. Now, here is Ainge. 5 points in the game. Picked up by Davis. Davis against Ainge. He's guarded by Harper. The shot's good from Ainge. Ainge has got 4 points this quarter. Knicks trailed by 4. Mason with it. Over Marley. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got 10. And here is Johnson. Shot on the wing. Harper with the ball. A 2-point game. Over Marley. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I look for them to look at other options on offense.
Marley got him with the pump fake. Shabby move right there. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
Both teams decided to change it up. Here's Anthony, and it's Johnson picking him up. Stolen by Marley.
Well, his 4 turnovers aren't helping his team's cause at all, are they?
Johnson is called for charging. That's his first foul.
Nice job there, sliding over and taking the contact.
You know, a lot of times those kinds of plays change the momentum of the game, and even though they don't show up in the box score, they're significant plays.
And making a change here, the Knicks. Mason's checked in. Outside, Davis. Outside, Anthony. Here is Mason. He's got 10, and it's good from the elbow. Mason's got 6 here in this quarter. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third.
And they will hold for the last shot.
Yeah, good clock management is essential here.
Johnson outside. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Anthony. Can't get the heave to fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Coming up this Wednesday night, the Orlando Magic go on the road to battle the San Antonio Spurs, the East against the West. Be there.
So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for the Sprite Spark Report. Doris?
Hey guys, well, it was the stretch by the Suns that garners the Sprite Spark today. It seems they went into the locker room and came out with some answers because their defense has been airtight in this last half. The whole atmosphere of the game changed with their lockdown defense. Let's see if it continues.
Great stuff as always, Doris. Thank you. Clark, that was the game's critical point.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I really think it was. I mean, it really tipped things in their favor. No doubt about it.
And that's going to happen to you when you keep piling up those points and you get on a run like that.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Ewing. Anthony is out there with Starks. Then it's Oakley, and it's Davis in at the 3. Barkley against Oakley. Barkley, no good. And so here is New York. Shoots it. A shot by Starks, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to Person. Covered by Anthony. Releases. Person no good. Now, here is Oakley. Here's Davis. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Here's Shays. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Anthony. Backing down is Ewing. Open look. Straight to the bottom of the rack. Starks has got 4 points this quarter.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Barkley's shot is off.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ewing's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's a nice little tip in right there.
Yeah, he just sort of, Steve, he just kind of finessed it up and in there.
Well, beautiful touch. And that's not an easy shot. Even though you're in close, it takes a lot of touch. Nice play.
Person kicks to Barkley. Lock at 6. Fades. Good. Barkley's got 22 points.
Got such a good feel for his shot today. In a really good groove.
They're working it around. Outside for Davis. From the arc. Barkley grabs the ball. Barkley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Oakley.
The water's been choppy for him since halftime from a turnover standpoint. He had just 1 in the first half, but that number has skyrocketed since.
Yeah, the official all over that one. That's a good call there.
You got to give credit to the official there. I mean, being in the right position to make that call, that's what they get paid to do.
He misses the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. Sinks the second.
Well, he certainly can't be happy leaving points at the line, but at least he got them to lead.
And here is Johnson. Barkley outside. Over Oakley. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's good from Ewing. The Suns making a switch here. No good on the second free throw.
He couldn't make them all, but at least he got this game tied up.
Releases from 15, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Here's Anthony. He's guarded by Johnson. Starts, dishes to Anthony. Here's Mason. New York, no good that time either. The Suns leading. Marley backing down. The jump hook. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Marley's got 4 points this quarter.
He's really ramping it up now.
Here's Anthony. There's the block. Suns leading by 4. Jumps up, and that one's good by Marley. Marley's got 10 points here in the second half. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
The coach doesn't look pleased at all. He's going to try to iron things out.
He's checked in for New York. Harper comes in for Anthony. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni had to say to his team. He told them, hey, they're running the break on us, so let's give them a taste of their own medicine. Let's run them ragged. The tempo should be up, guys, and this could get interesting.
So it's Phoenix now. 3-point lead. Backing him down is Johnson. He's guarded by Harper. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Back to Barkley. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mason.
We've seen him now give away 4 possessions. Got to squeeze the orange out there. Take care of the ball.
Harper the pass to Ewing. Backing down. And it's Phoenix. the rebound. Marley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson outside. Barkley with a screen on Harper. Johnson kicks to Barkley. From deep. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Harper. And it's Johnson picking him up. Harper dishes to Ewing. He's guarded by Marley. Rebound by the Suns.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Johnson, the pass to Barkley. Covered by Starks. Fades away. Backs it in. Barkley's got 12 points here in the second half. Now Starks. Mason with it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Mason. 2 shots.
Free throw missing. And the Suns making a change here. Good on the second free throw.
He couldn't get them all, and it's still a 2-possession game.
Suns lead by 4. Now here is Ainge. Barkley down low. Guarded by Mason. Snatched up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
His first team. Taking 2 shots. ABC.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Harper. Here's Starks. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Puts it up. It's blocked. Knicks trail by 6. Starks outside. Six on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Starks has got 9 points in the quarter.
Now they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
And the Suns call time.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Johnson. Barkley with a screen on Harper. Backing down is Barkley. Goes up. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Barkley. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Barkley. Here's Harper. Here is Mason. Green is going to be hit with the blocking call. That's it for him. He's fouled in the game. The Suns making a switch here. Here is Mason. Fires for 3. Harper's shot's good.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Johnson kicks to Marley. Barkley outside. Shot clock at 6. Now the dish to Johnson. Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. The Suns making a switch here. Person's checked in. Here's Person. Here's Johnson. Bullseye.
Johnson!
Here's Harper. It's a look. And there's another one for the Knicks. Here's Johnson. Shoots from the elbow. Another one falls for Phoenix.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
And here is Mason. The rebound by Marley. Marley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Now, they've been outstanding on the board, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding is a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. They're doing a nice job collectively.
The Suns making a switch here. Here Starks. Now Ewing. Johnson against Harper. New York, no good that time either.
Unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
Johnson outside. Clock at 6. He's guarded by Harper. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Person's checked in for Phoenix. Knicks trailed by 8. Now Harper. Now Mason. Backing down is Ewing. And he banks in the layup. Ewing's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Backing down is Barkley. Hammers it home.
You know, he can actually be dominant inside. I mean, it's impossible to push him around on the low block.
Here's Harper. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Starks outside. Johnson against Harper. Over Johnson. Harper's shot's good.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Harper against Johnson. Unload from 9. Again, Phoenix.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off and then he took advantage.
Harper kicks to Ewing. Mason against Marley. Mason misses.
Great effort on the glass. Really went up nice and strong to get that ball.
Mason is tagged. With the reach. That's his first 5. The Suns making a switch here. Here's Johnson. He'd better get going. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first. That'll give him a 9-point lead. Persons checked in for Phoenix. Davis is checked in for the Knicks. So he gets them both. Here's Harper. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Outside, Davis. Takes a three. And the basket by Starks.
Another baby bottom smooth stroke there. I mean, that's perfect form he's showing at the three-point line.
Guys have got to think a basket here would see it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. The Suns making a switch here. Gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
Now Harper. Three-pointer. Barkley grabs the board. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, at this stage, he might as well have a seat and get on. Off the floor. They've got no chance in this.
2 shots.
Sinks the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Persons checked in for Phoenix. And a switch here also for New York. Williams is checked in. And the second one is off.
Well, Kev, he may have given them just enough to make this a done deal.
Here's Harper. Soft touch off the glass. Here's Johnson. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
I agree with you, Clark. It just doesn't really compute at this point.
That's the first. That'll give them a 9-point lead. The Knicks making a switch here. And Johnson drops them both.
Huge free throws there, Kevin. He just put this game out of reach.
Now Davis. Harper kicks to Starks. Wide open. A rebound by Marley. Now Johnson. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Not much to be critical of at this rink, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, 'cause I've never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda Yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Chef Cali, back it up, my call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull up. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, better get your mud right. We come together, holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like, all I do is win. You riding the what? Cause we riding the night. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, pressure up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track, want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this gin. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.